Hi everybody, Sailor Moon, Sailor Venus here. And today we're going to talk about how we used to get bullied. Now, we haven't made any moving show on this for a long time. And for good reason, because since it hasn't been needed to be talked about. Okay. Now, since 2008 AD until 2013 AD, people used to come on YouTube and they used to bully us. Wow, how do you ask? Mean, hurtful, evil, some cases, childish, offensive comments, both on the moving show and on the channel. And that's what it would be. Well, it wasn't just that, too. In the beginning, it was just that. And then people coming on and making moving shows and trying to be mean and making up lies and stuff and arguments that made no sense and lies and all kinds of things. It didn't end there, of course. That was just the beginning of it. And then it led to the first channel being hacked. And then coming back and having them mess with us some more. Then the false flagging started. Apparently that was a big thing. And then after that led to the two channels being suspended, one channel being terminated. Was all that hatred really necessary? Was it really needed? Just since some people disagree with dolls and action figures or disagree on how they're being used. Was that easy necessary? Just if someone has a different win than somebody else about what somebody does on their YouTube channel, as long as they're not violating community guidelines or, going against terms of service or community guidelines. Since you don't like that sort of thing, should these people could have been more adult-like in handling it? True. But you got to consider the source. These people, for whatever reason, they didn't like the channel, didn't like the moving shows, and they just thought that Dwayne was an easy target, that he could be made fun of, since he had Sailor Moon dolls or whatever the case was. Now, a lot of people will say when you're putting yourself out there, you're going to get disliked. Well, true, yeah. But you don't expect to get hate. There's a big difference. Yes, you expect people to not like your moving show. You expect people to, have a different win or whatever. True. But you don't put yourself out there expecting to get all kinds of hurtful, hateful, childish, racist, prejudiced, offensive things said about you on your channel and on your moving show. You don't expect to get your channel false flagged, and suspended. Get your channel falsely flagged. Get 2 channels suspended, 1 channel terminated, and all kinds, and 1 channel hacked. So, go on. As Sailor Moon put it, you don't expect all that to happen. When you put yourself out there, you expect to get some people saying, "Oh, I don't like this people who don't like the moving show," and then move on, or don't watch it at all. But all the things that happened between 2008 AD to 2013 AD, you certainly do not expect, okay? You don't expect to be cyberly stalked. You don't expect, people getting your location and trying to use it against you. You don't expect all kinds of, things like that, of course. Yeah, you do expect to get the normal people saying, "Oh, I hate the moving show," and stuff like that, and thumbing it down or 1-starring it or whatever the case is. But you don't expect people to leave you hurtful, hateful, and mean moving show comments and channel comments and things like that. Maybe you do expect some, but but the things that happen, you don't expect it. It's like people think, well, if you didn't put yourself out there, you would have not been cyberly bullied. Actually, that is a bad argument because everybody puts themselves out there. When you go out in public, you're being at risk of something good or bad to happen. So everybody puts themselves out there, not just on the internet, but when you go out in public, you're putting yourself out there. And I could have gone and all the bad things that happen on a daily basis, all the bad things that Lucifer tempts a person to do to another person on a daily basis, and they go through it, unfortunately, could have been easily been a victim of any one of those things. So it's not just it's not just putting yourself out there on the internet you got to worry about. It's putting yourself out there in public too, because you're already out there. And I could have been, fill in the blank in any one number of things. But then there are people who think that it could be easily avoided if one did not get involved in that stuff. True, but I enjoy YouTube and I enjoy making moving shows, so it's not a problem. But did we really deserve that? Were we really a foe? Were we really that bad? No. Is what Dwayne doing a misdeed? No. According to the community guidelines, no. According to normal users of the website, no. So these people are entitled to their wins, but they're not entitled to their cyberbullying that they did. Back to you. Yeah, Sailor Venus, we were always a victim of cyberbullying in one form or another for some reason. And for some reason, there's always going to be people out there who think that they're going to restart something. But the truth is, it's never going to restart again. Because unlike in the past, where we used to respond back to these people, we don't do that anymore. We block, we ban, we ignore. We don't mention their usernames. We don't mention their channel titles. We don't do nothing. And the fact that we come on here to talk about a past situation is just probably for old users, but also for new users to know that we went through some stuff. But then again, everybody on YouTube gets bullied for some reason. So that's about it. Just us talking about, Sailor Moon put it, just us talking about some old bullying. Did we really need it? No. Was it necessary? No. Could those people could have, not done it? True. But we're not bad. Dwayne's not a bad person. He's not any of those things. And regardless of what these people think or did, their bullying was not necessary. So that's about it. Sailor Moon, Sailor Venus. See you later.